Today I'm going to take you along with the process of selecting 7 color palettes and coloring pencils for the pages I'm coloring for the Heartfelt Gestures Challenge. If you didn't see that video yet, I'll leave it in the description. The goal is to have 7 pages colored by February 13th. This video will go into my complete process of using Sarah Renae Clark's color cubes, along with selecting pencil sets and the pencil colors that match with the color cube cards. When I first got this color cube, I actually went through it and made a fantasy, I made a fantasy colors, I did cutesy, romantic. Here's futuristic and steampunk. I might use that stack. So yeah, I basically did it on the types of coloring I would do. This was the vintage and romantic and cutesy color palette. So that's why I think it's not going to take me as long as it used to. This color cube really helps. So I'm going to go through these. I think what I want to do is categorize these two. I'm going to put one stack for like vintage style, which could include steampunk, and then one side for more romantic, sweet, cutesy stuff. Yeah, that's cutesy, isn't that? That's a beautiful, I'm going to use that one for sure. So cozy, and yeah, we'll do that. This is cozy, this is cutesy, this is fantasy. I would say fantasy will go over here. This pretty much makes two stacks for me. I'll say this is cutesy, this is elegant, this is cutesy, this is elegant, this is cutesy, and this is elegant. So that's why I think it is going to be so fast. So let's see. I'm going to flip through these right now, and then I'll just put the cards in each of these as bookmarks. Easy that is for 7 pages. Then I have to think about which coloring pencil set I need to use. Here's the colors I ended up with. So I got some blues, some green, reddish browns for the dragons and stuff. So that's the colors I'll be using for Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So let's move on to Steampunk Serenity. I have this scene that I am selecting colors for. So this is the color palette. It's kind of a dark scene, and the only good news is that it's kind of small as well, so We'll get Raisin. This looks like just a traditional black, which I usually grab anyway. And white. I'll grab a dark gray and a light gray. Sand. I thought that Derwent had a good variety of browns. Yeah, that's close. Mocha. I think I'll grab peach sand and mocha so they can have a nice little range there. Teal. That looks very close to slate gray. And then dark teal, which looks like the deep sea over here. This is a little bluer. This color palette is done. Okay, let me get a bag. Next one is, it's just so bright, but I think I like that. Let's do that. Okay, we got the black, we got the dark teal already, we got the teal, now we need peach, need coffee, marigold. Okay, we'll get the burnt sienna. I think I'm gonna have to put some purple in here because it's too neutral. I already got the mocha, so, and I have black, so I can kind of do that. But I think I do need to bring a purple in, and I'll bring a subtle one in. Based on these two color palettes, I think it just needs to be kind of dark. So maybe this midnight purple. So what color would go good with Raisin is probably this midnight purple. Yeah, I have to do it. I have to do it. I know that I'm not being true to the color palettes, but... So this is the color palette. Then we get the color chart going. It's like routine for me to do this because then I can reference these images when I'm coloring. I know that's kind of silly, isn't it? To make a chart for a chart. Right now I'm just putting down colors so I can look at them from a distance and not have to keep scribbling all the time. Yeah, these feel so soft compared to Kalour that I've been using for the inky butterfly. I kind of am like halfway done with that page. All I have to do is the backdrop now, so everything's done. I just have to do the backdrop. Wow, that is so pretty. I love those three colors. These two look really pretty together. These two and these two even look alright. So that's an interesting color palette. I never did this one either. Okay, so I think I kind of know what I'm doing now. So as reference, yeah, see, it would look so much better without that purple, but I like to always put purple and teals in my stuff. So there is the Steampunk Serenity pencils and the color palette I decided on. For nice little dragons, I'm using the Arteza, and I realized something. I wanted a light and a dark orange color, so it ended up being like a pumpkin orange and a rust for Arteza brand. And then I couldn't help but notice that I didn't really have a real dark teal, so I kind of used like this emerald or jungle. Let me see if this is emerald. Yeah, this is forest green. I ended up, that's the only thing, because I have a very small set of Arteza right now. And then I did the typical black, gray, and white, but I had to go in with a purplish tone, and I think it'll be okay. My biggest issue is often that I overwhelm a page with purple, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'll try not to, but I can't make any promises. Well, that's this one. Let's move on. All right, for Moon Valley, so I got Polychromos. Now this is a palette that is gonna be difficult because there's no blues and there's no purples. And you know me and my purple and teals. So this is gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, so. Wow, I really wanna add a blue in the background. Darn. But why can't I have a blue? Because this is the challenge, you gotta look past that. All right, so we're gonna add these to this little chart and then see if I need anything else. That's the most difficult part, is getting it on paper to know if it's gonna work. So here's some of the colors that I'm trying for. I go for Moon Valley up in this top corner. There is the color palette for Moon Valley. What a challenge that's going to be. Now let's move on to Grains of Gold. For this one, it is kind of like a black purple, which I think might be the black grape. Well, the other color I got was raspberry. So which one will that look good with? I think it'll look good with black grape. What do you think? Yeah. Fuchsia. Like a fuchsia color. Hot pinkish color. Processed red might be good for that. In my teal range. And let's go for a dark color. How about light aqua and a cobalt? I need to grab a black. Then Bondi blue. I think I want to do indigo and periwinkle. So that's this color palette. Now we got to get our midnight scene going. I've already got the indigo going. I've already got the cobalt blue. What type of green over here? Yeah, let's grab peacock green and this jade green. I think that's fine. I think the colors I have over here kind of already have some of this. Let's go ahead and think about her skin tones because there's a lady in it. I'm gonna go with nectar, maybe some peach and nectar, and maybe like a cream color. That should be fine. I think that'll help me out. Just to jump start it, I can always grab more later. Let's get this on here. What color hair would go good with this? I think I'm gonna bring in some grays. But not for her. I think I want the kitten to be gray. I think for her hair, gosh, I want it to be a timeless color because that's what I called her. So I think for her, I'll end up, I have to brainstorm her hair for a bit. I might go blonde. I'm still wondering about that. Not blonde, but a sandy blonde. But that whole page is dedicated to that. Maybe I'll bring in some of these colors. This is going to be a process for me. So there's the colors I decided on for Grains of Gold. Now let's move on to Victoriana. And I've decided to change it because I somehow lost the label that was inside Victoriana. So I've decided to change it to Evazar. So here's the color chart. Let me get the cards in here. Ooh, this is a pretty color palette. At least there's some blue tone in here. So we'll start with, it looks like it's the taupe color here. This is kind of a salmon color. Is that true? They don't have that many skin tones in this? I didn't realize that. That's good to know. Well, I'm not seeing any of this. So let's turn on the back and see if I can find something similar. No. Oh, maybe ash brown. Ash brown's got a little bit of a pink tone to it. Well, that's interesting. Well, we are gonna go with a neutral tone here. I guess the closest thing is this pale pink. Let's grab the pale pink. Okay, this one's peach. It's not very peach to me, but it's more yellow to me, but okay. Cream is the only thing I can think of that would be very peach, according to this thing. Light corals, almost. No, it's kind of between. I feel like if you mix these two colors, you get closer to it. Clotted cream and light coral. And then this is kind of like a weird eggplant. It's like a purple slate of some sort. The closest thing I can get to this is it black currant? Gotta think about the colors I do have. So this color would probably do best with the red grape. I guess red grape would be the closest. Let me see the other colors. That'll help me out. I think out of all these colors, put these nearby. That corals, the black currant. Yeah, the black currants. I think I'm just gonna go for the black currant. This one's done. And then let's grab the next set. We will go with, this is the train scene, that's right. So these colors will work good. You would think 120 in this set would be enough, but it's not. Let's go ahead and add, look at that, that's pretty all right. This one is pecan. Yeah, let's go pecan. I kind of want this color though. We'll grab walnut, no, we'll grab ash brown and pecan. Peaches and cream. This is difficult if you don't have pastels in this set. I'm just gonna make do with what I have. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just add peaches and cream. So we've got stone blue. We've got lilac gray. So the lilac gray would be probably, we'll do gray cloud for that one. Stone blue. The slate gray kind of vibe to it. Deep steel blue. I think that'll look good with some of these grays. And then dark teal. I guess I'll do seaweed green. I think we're good on these. We're gonna go ahead and color them in real quick. This also helps me determine if I want to use all those colors. Let me get some black. So here is the colors that I decided to go with after checking my Evazar London pencils. Wasn't able to get the exact green, but I think that it has the same association, especially if I mix the two of these somehow to get some of those colors. But that should be a neat little scene. Okay, next up is A Court of Thorns and Roses. Start up with the mint. I kind of want to go for jade blue and emerald. Yeah, let's do it. And I gotta look at this color as well. So why can't I find you? There you are. That is so bizarre. And then emerald should be easy to find. Emerald, there we go. Okay, so next up is, let's go with scarlet. Looks like crimson red. Yeah, I don't need any darker colors. So we're gonna go for royal purple, cobalt violet. I think I like that color. Let's do that. There we go. We're gonna go for indigo. My trusty indigo blue. Of course, it's used up a lot in this one. We've got this color range. Now we're gonna go for, I think I wanna grab this color as well. This is, yeah, I love that color. Let's grab fuchsia. Based on the colors I have, I think rose red would stand out best. So we are just about done for this. Let's see, we've got apricot, and I'm gonna grab these two for the skin colors. All right, so I got the skin tones, hair color, sandy blonde hair. We'll get some goldenrod. What else? She has dark hair. I want her hair to have a little bit of a, I think I want some gold highlights in it. So we will go with, we'll go with sienna brown. We'll try sienna brown and camel and see how that does. Put all the skin tone stuff over here because I know he has golden brown skin. Get this colored in. We'll put this next to here, but I'll add my other skin tones right now. So I think it might help me see what my color ranges are together. Some of these are hair colors as well. This might be the hair color streaks, so I'm getting goldenrod for that. It is a moonlit sky, so I have to remember that I don't have to have it exactly. All right, just have to find my black. I do want to add some grays in here. And when I find my black, I'll put it over here. So that should be good. I think that'll get me a good jump start. So here is what the colors were selected from the cards. And then there's what I ended up with. Interesting enough, it took me longer to find the coloring pencils than it did to consider a color palette, thanks to those color cubes. And I do think it does save me time to get all of this done ahead of time instead of doing a coloring page and then going to the next one, because I am trying to color these by a certain deadline. I hope this video provided some insights into creating a color palette, and please let me know if you like the longer format of videos like this one. Thanks for watching.